the next person who has the sheer nerve, the sheer entitled caucasity to say all lives matter, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. And while you're struggling and bleeding out, I'm gonna show you my paper cut and say, my cut matters too.
A few moments later.
I know this is what Trump supporters wanted, because standing up for Black Lives Matter put me in a place online to be seen by millions of people. The job that I had worked really hard to get and meant a lot to me just called me and fired me because of everything. I don't know if everyone's seen, but it's been circulating a lot. My Black Lives Matter TikToks were picked up by conservatives and spread and shared, and people were demanding that I be fired, which I just got. My job that I worked really hard for. Trump supporters just took my job away from me.
Yeah, dude, I hope you get it and die. Yeah, dude, I hope you get it and die. Everybody listen to what I say. Got a blue check mark on my Twitter page. Dude, I hope you get and die. Yeah, dude, I hope you get it and die.
A few moments later.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Another one.
Are you a liberal?
Yeah. We'll just keep getting we'll just keep getting variants over and over and over until people get vaccinated. I hate Donald Trump. I'm gonna say it. I don't care what y'all think. Trump sucks. Turn off the Fox News. Do your parents listen to Fox News? So what? This is my classroom, and if you guys are gonna put me at risk, you're going to hear about it because I have to be here. Most of y'all parents are dumber than you. I'm going to say that out loud. My parents are freaking dumb. Okay? Oh, I could go off on it the whole entire class period if you want me to. But I'm not going to because it's you need to do chemistry. If you don't believe in climate change, get the hell out.
A few moments later.
And now KSL's hearing from students inside that classroom. News specialist Lad Egan spoke with one student tonight as the teacher is out of a job. Lad?
The Alpine School District placed that teacher on administrative leave yesterday. Less than 24 hours later, she's no longer an employee, but the district won't say if she was fired or quit.
These guys are a fucking disgrace.
Another one.
Okay, so during third period, we have announcements and they do the Pledge of Allegiance. I always tell my class, stand if you feel like it, don't stand if you feel like it, say the words if you want, don't have to say the words. So my class decided to stand but not say the words. Totally fine. Except for the fact that my room does not have a flag. It used to be there, but I took it down during COVID because it made me uncomfortable. And I packed it away and I don't know where, and I haven't found it yet. But my kid today goes, hey, it's kind of weird that we just stand and then, you know, we say it to nothing. And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I gotta find it. Like, I'm working on it. I got you. In the meantime, I tell this kid, we do have a flag in the class that you can pledge your allegiance to. And he like looks around and he goes, oh, that one?
A few moments later.
The Newport Mesa district in a statement saying, "We take matters like this seriously. Showing respect for our nation's flag is an important value that we instill in our students and an expectation of our employees. The teacher's no longer in the classroom. We follow due process and our investigation continues." We have reached out to the teacher identified as the teacher in the TikTok video. We've been unable to get a response.
Another one.
Over 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you
scare the fuck out of them? Yeah. Sacramento organization that is under the banner of Antifa is very loosely organized, right? So like, yeah, when there is like right-wing rallies and stuff, then we'll create an opposition to that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Where would he go to connect to some of these organizations?
No, I post a calendar every week. Awesome. And then so like and I do it for extra credit, so they get points for doing it. So that encourages them to do it. And I've had like students show up for like protests, community events, tabling, food distribution, all sorts of things. When they go, they take pictures, they write up a reflection. That's their extra credit. Like I have an Antifa flag on my wall, and a student complained about that. And you said it made him feel uncomfortable. Well, this is meant to make fascists feel uncomfortable, so if you feel uncomfortable, I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't be aligning with the values that this is antithetical to. So the Cultural Revolution in the 60s was fixing the problem that came about after the economic one. It ultimately failed, right? There was a lot of excesses. People were definitely shot in the streets that probably shouldn't have been.
Incredibly ugly behavior come out of this city, and you can see a couple of people over there that might be demonstrating that.
I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
How do you do that? How do you
scare the fuck out of them? People were definitely shot in the streets that probably shouldn't have been.
I like what you said in our phone call. You're like, I have 180 days, right?
Yeah. I have 180 days to turn them into revolutionaries.
A few moments later.
And the Natomas Unified School District plans to fire an Intercom high school teacher who was filmed while speaking about Antifa and his plans for his students to become revolutionaries.
Superintendent Chris Evans wrote in a letter to parents Wednesday saying a teacher at Intercom High School was recorded sharing his educational approach that is disturbing and undermines the public's trust. Natomas Unified will be taking the legally required next steps to place the teacher on unpaid leave and fire the teacher.
Oh, that's a shame. Another one.
I went to Idle Tower, and it was posted on my social media. Someone else posted it. It's like, whatever. I wasn't doing anything bad. I honestly don't care about that part. But you know what? Are we alone?
Yeah.
Bitch, if you're gonna call me out, I'm gonna fuck you up. Sorry, that's just me.
They forget that there's real people on the other side of those letters that they're writing.
Yes.
We're real community members. We have kids or have known kids that have gone to these schools.
Right.
Have a vested interest in this process, and they don't know what we do behind the scenes. And it's really unfortunate that they want to pick on us because they want their babysitters back.
Right.
Right.
That's how I feel.
I agree, and it's fine. It's just I just need to get up.
I totally hear that because my brother had a delivery. Yeah, my brother had a delivery service for medical marijuana. The high clientele were parents with their kids in school.
That's awesome.
So when you got your kids at home, no more Friday, no more years, smoke dog.
Okay. Uh-oh. Laura Lanier, just FYI, you guys have the meeting. Oh, we have the meeting open to the public right now.
Nuh-uh.
That's what Laura just said.
You know, those comments went viral, and first one board member resigned, and then this evening we learned the entire board resigned, and that left the Contra Costa County Board of Education scrambling to figure out what to do next.
Come to the dark side.
What bus, big one? What bus, big one?